Hi fam, hi good people, how are you doing? Are you guys doing amazing? Are you guys doing great? Because for me, I'm doing fine. I just can't complain about anything, but so far so good. Everything is doing good. So it's yet another day with another video, and in case you're new in this channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and also to hit the notification bell, so as anytime I post any new video, you will always be notified. Okay guys, and in case you are back to this channel, maybe it's not your first time, maybe also umekuwa ukiniona pale pale, guys, thank you, and thank you a lot for tuning in. Thank you for always coming in to watch my content. I love you guys, so keep on subscribing. Okay guys, so my good name, for those who don't know me, I'm Veshwambo, and it's yet another day with another video kama kawaida. And on today's video guys, I'm going to share with you some of the few things they will never tell you before you come here to Qatar, and I hope guys you're going to enjoy. I hope you're going to like this video, and a lot of these kind of the videos will be coming here and there guys. So feel welcome to watch this video till the end, and I hope you're going to learn something, or maybe you're going to get something from this video. So without too much further ado, let's go straight to the video. Very first thing is that most of the people back in Congo, maybe most of the people who are connecting you to come here in Qatar, they won't tell you that your salary won't be taxed. By that I mean, if you're going to sign your contract that you will be getting a basic of maybe 1500, guys, let me tell you that 1500 you're going to get it for the full time that you're going to work here, without you being taxed or maybe deducted any amount. So that really sounds good to every person, because back in our home countries, you will get that you will be taxed, you will be having too much deductions in your money, and at all you won't find that the money you are getting here is not the same. It's not the same amount you're going to get in our country. So it's far much better coming here than being in home. Okay, but if it comes to the things like expenses, we'll find the expenses in this country is a bit higher than the expenses back home, of which, like, being here working under company, sometimes it's a bit better because you're not going to have too much expenses like housing. You're going to get the accommodation, like transport. Company is going to give you transport to and from work, so it's a bit better off. That's the first thing people will not tell you about. Going to the second point is about transport. Guys, let me tell you, these people will not tell you that transport while you are here can be a bit cheap, or maybe can be a bit expensive. They won't tell you about this one. By this I mean, like, you see, if maybe for me, for on my side, I just can say that for me, transport, or maybe the cost of transport for me, it might be a bit high compared to someone else, because for me, like, if you check maybe in the place you are living, if you are some miles away from the metro station or maybe the bus station, definitely you will have to use Uber, you will have to use taxi, and by that it will overcharge you. But if your accommodation, or maybe the place you are living, is near the metro station or maybe the bus station, your transport will be very, very cheap. So when it comes to transport, it might be high or maybe it might be less compared to the place you are living, or maybe the place you are. So if it's for me, I will tell you, if you're coming here, maybe, there are those people who are coming here and then they are told, like, you will have to go maybe search for your own accommodation or maybe get your own housing. I would advise you guys to get an accommodation in a place where there is near metro station, or maybe there is near bus station, because for you, if you get to that place, definitely, for in terms of transport allowance, you'll be having a lot to save. Okay, but if you stay away from those things, definitely you'll be having to be using Uber or maybe taxis, of which it is very, very expensive for us. So that's why I said they will never tell you that you staying away from the metro station or maybe the bus station, the transport will be expensive. And you staying near the metro station or maybe the bus station, your transport will be a bit cheaper. So guys, let's get to the point number 3. Let's get into the next point that most people won't tell you, is about the buildings ama the infrastructure of this place. So getting to this point is that most people won't tell you that coming in Qatar you will find similar things. By that I mean, if I'm in Villa 1 and maybe you stay maybe in Villa 6 or maybe in another villa, you will find that my villa it's same as your villa. So without you having like maybe like your blue plate of your villa or maybe something of that sort, you will get lost. You will keep on getting lost or maybe rounding in the same place. By that I mean, let me give you an example with that. Sometimes back we transferred from another accommodation to a new accommodation, and let me tell you guys, every time I'm from work and then I book Uber to the accommodation, I always get lost. The thing is, because the same building here is the same building which is next, is the same building which is on the other side, is the same building which is on the maybe on the also on the opposite side. So by that I mean, you will be have if you want to keep away, if you want to keep yourself away from all these dramas, you have to have your blue plate with you, or maybe your location in a Google map. Always sometimes also the location can take you to another place, but if you're having the blue plate, of which it indicates the building number, the street, the zone, you will go direct to that point. So if your first time coming here, make sure you have your blue plate in your phone, and also you have your location in your phone. Okay guys, so that's the next thing most of the people won't tell you. Let's get to the next thing. The next thing I'll get into it is about content creation. By this I mean, most of the people won't tell you that most places here, that most public places here in Qatar, you are not allowed to take pictures or maybe to take videos. By that I mean, guys, this is a Islamic country, and most of the people don't want to be seen, they don't want to be taken pictures, so yeah, most people won't tell you that you're not supposed to take picture. Maybe when you go to some places, or maybe when you go to visit places, they won't tell you that you're not supposed to take picture until you search by yourself if it's allowed you take videos or maybe you take pictures. So for in case you're coming here, take having creating content is like, okay, it's kind tricky because you're not supposed to go shooting all the way, you get guys. So by that I mean, content creation in Qatar is a bit confusing, or maybe it's a bit tricky for most people. I hope you understand me, because if you found like taking picture in a place where you're not supposed to take picture, definitely you're gonna be fined. So guys, the next thing that most people won't tell you before you come to Qatar is that your sponsor is the one who is like controlling everything, like kila kitu. Like if you want any kind of the license, if you want any kind of like anything, like when I mean everything, or maybe anything that you need, maybe you see like maybe some of the people want to have bank accounts. So before you get bank account, your sponsor have to get notified. So these are the things that most people won't tell you. And by that I mean, so for you to get like bank account, for you to get maybe like driving license, those licenses, guys, kuna zile those documents, for you to get them, you have to be in contact with your sponsor. So most of the people won't tell you that you coming in Qatar, you coming as a parasite, that you have to depend with this person, and in case he fails you, you're not going to go anywhere. So you guys, you gotta take advantage of, maybe if you secure a good sponsor, definitely your life will be smooth, your everything will be nice. So that's the next point. Getting to the next point that most people won't tell you before you come here is about the weather in this place. Guys, let me tell you, the weather in this place, it might be extremely hot or maybe extremely cold. When it comes to summer, you will, guys, like, you going from here to the maybe like 5 step, you're going to have sweat, like you won't see anything odd with this place. The second thing, if it's on winter times, guys, it's going to be windy all over, it's going to be cold, like I don't know. But one thing about here in Qatar, even if it's like that, sometimes to control it, we control it with the AC, but when you go outside is when you're going to experience all this. And also, they won't tell you about this place, how it's dusty. They just you hang your clothes outside, and then it's that time that is too much dust, and like there is too much wind. You go into and hang your clothes. Hey, let me tell you, Maina. Going to the next point, guys, is about the rules and regulations in this country. Most of the people won't tell you that this country is full of rules, is full of like regulations, the things that you are supposed to follow, the things you are not supposed to do, the things you're supposed to do. Like most of the people won't share with you the things you're not supposed to do, or the things you're supposed to do while you are in this country. By that I mean, most of the people won't tell you that if you are caught maybe doing this thing, you're going to be fined. If you're caught doing this, you're going to be deported. If you're going to be found doing this, you're going to experience something. Most of the people won't tell you. So it's your time to get to know what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do in this country. Because if you don't know what you're supposed to do, you go against what you're supposed to do, definitely you are going to get something of which this thing will be very, very, very uncomfortable for you, or maybe it is going to affect you. So it's like when you come here, you have to know what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do. The last thing, guys, most people won't tell you before you come here in Qatar, that you have to enjoy. Like you have to enjoy. By this I mean, you see there is public places where people do meetups, where people meet with other people, and they enjoy themselves. Most of the people won't tell you about this one. Hey, but if you know, or maybe if you found yourself in these places, you're going to enjoy, like really enjoy. So that's the last thing people won't tell you about here in Qatar. Okay, this marks the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video till the end, and I hopefully believe that you're going to get something out of this video and you're going to enjoy a lot. So this marks the end of this video. I was a girl Veshwambo. Till next time, bye.